welcome back. So the last video you saw was the last time he's been ridden, which is our show video from Donegal Hills. He's been ridden once. I rode him a couple days after I got back from Iceland, so he's had about 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks off. So I lunged him yesterday, rode him a couple days ago. He was a bit fresh, didn't do much, just did a couple things just to kind of see where he was at. He was napping after I did a little lunging this morning and then groomed the arena, so I let him nap for a little bit, and then we just finished our warm-up. So he's a bit strong, a bit fresh still, because he's had a couple weeks off. He's always a bit stronger when he's had time off than when he's ridden regularly. So it'll take a couple rides to kind of get him back into the groove, back into thinking about being more collected rather than just running. Because running and going above the bit is his go-to. So those are the things we're working on. I'm going to start with some canter work. I've already done some stuff in the warm-up with canter. That's his harder gait, and that's the one I'm spending the most time on right now. I did do a couple of walk canter transitions when I rode him earlier last weekend, and they were both very nice on both reins. But like I said, he tends to be stronger after time off. He's actually come to the bit quite nicely here. So I'll do a little bit of walk trot, and then we'll do some walk canter. And I'm really trying to work on my rider position and riding him more off my seat, which I've been working on for a while. He's very sensitive to my seat. He's quite a sensitive horse, a bit reactionary at times, so and he tries really hard. So oftentimes he'll guess, and he'll guess wrong, and then I have to correct him, and then he gets upset. So I'm really working on getting things better, getting my seat better, getting him really off my aids, because my goal over the winter is to work on the canter, the lead change. The lead change at canter. So now he's got tension. So he's anticipating. So we'll go back to trot. Okay. And he's tense, so his body is not supple enough for what I want to ask him next. And you can see he's reacting because I'm moving my legs. There we go. So he ran into that a little bit. I'll give him that for just a moment. I didn't want that, but he did respond a bit late. So I'm giving him a chance. Like I said, he's had time off. Now he's anticipating. Let's get him to walk forward. He's actually counterbending, so he's counterflexed. So let's just get him to walk, and we're actually going to counterflex him because that's what he's doing right now anyway. I'm going to go back to the flexion I want. There, good. Good. Come on. There we go. Nope, he almost took the wrong lead. You're fine. He's thinking, he's trying. He's overthinking it. That's part of the problem. Good, that's it. Good. I want him to sit back. Sit back. Good. Not too bad after some time off. Let him catch his breath for a minute. He's a little tense. Get him back on the circle. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. That's right. That's right. And his tension response is to actually come against my leg. So that's how we end up with the wrong lead. Oh, nope, not going to give you that one. You're going to have to actually bend. Yeah. He's trying. He's heavy on the forehand. That's why he's having a hard time coming back to the walk transition, because he's not respecting my half halts. Again, he's a bit strong, and it'll get better through the week. I just want to make sure we get at least one that's pretty good before I swap to the other side. And this right lead is his harder lead. So I am starting with his harder lead. Yes! Good. You can see he's still coming above the bit a bit for the transition. But again, he's had a couple weeks off, so I'm not going to do too much about it today. That'll come during the week. And then he's falling on his forehand out of it. So that's okay. We'll go on his easier lead. We'll see how that side is. Yeah. Yeah. I know. You didn't want to go to the gym today. You wanted a nap. I know. There we go. And then he's way above the bit and he's running. So I checked him. Alright, let's see what he does on the next transition. Yeah, blow some of that anxiety out. That's right. Good. And it's coming lighter. That's what I want. That was a little better. Yes, much lighter. So he's coming. And what that is he's starting to collect a little bit, and he's starting to put the weight on his hind leg rather than put all the weight on his front end, which is why he's having to lift himself up to pick up his front end. That's kind of what he's doing. You're fine. You're fine. Let's get a decent walk. Good. Good boy. That was nice. Still not there on the down transition, but much better. So now we're going to go to the other side and see if we get an improvement on this harder rein. Since we got a little improvement there. Yeah. On this easier rein. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Now he's falling out. He's drifting. Drifting, and he's bending the wrong way. Stop. So I'm blocking him on the outside because he's just running against my outside aid, and I don't want him doing that. I want him to bend, not run to the outside. So this is the discussion we're having. That's it. That's it. Bending good. I let him run a couple steps there. So I wanted him to go forward. There we go. Pushing him out. Pushing him out. You're fine. You're fine. I know. Yes. You're fine. Trying to get him to go off that inside rein. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's something that he's had a couple weeks off, so it's going to take him a bit to get back into the groove, get him stronger again. All right, so he did everything that I asked. He was a bit stronger, obviously, in the beginning, and then he got softer as the work went on. It's to be expected, like I said, with time off. This gives me something to build on for his next session, and then we'll gradually start working more towards lead changes. So we'll see how he feels on our next ride. We'll do our transitions, and then we'll start working more on the counter canter. Really working a lot of counter canter because that's going to set up the lead change. And I'm hopeful that we're going to be able to get the changes done over the winter so we can ride third level next year. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're doing the half pass at trot and canter. Those I've added in, as well as the counter canter, so I'm really starting to focus more on third level schooling. And then we'll probably show initially first level again, maybe second level, and then I'm hoping sometime next year we'll be able to actually go third one. That's my near-term goal, and we'll just sort of see. I don't know how much further he'll be able to do, but I think third we can do, maybe fourth. Pre-St. George would be fun, but I don't know that he'll be able to progress that far. But third for sure, we're shooting for third. And also next year, Oreo is going to be being broken in, and he'll be under saddle. So as a 3-year-old, and depending on how he comes along, I'd like to do some of those material classes maybe with him. It's not like a full test, but it's a different sort of a test, and see how he feels as a 3 and a 4-year-old. And then obviously I have high hopes for him for the future, but I want to make sure he's started properly. So anyway, that's a wrap for today. We're going to finish our walk off and enjoy the rest of the lovely day. So if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know what kind of videos that you're most interested in. I do have a community page now, so go check out my community page. I'm going to start posting some things here and there as we go forward. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, because YouTube uses algorithms, so nobody can really find my channel unless we start getting the subscriptions up and we start liking and subscribing. So do us a favor, help us out. See if we can hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything, and you might see some really funny, interesting stuff on the channel. So please help us out. Thanks for watching.